A-Space Arts Accessibility Action Plan, Image Descriptions. On the inside of this PDF of our Accessibility Action Plan is an illustration and collage by artist and inclusivity practitioner Daisy Hunter, who helped facilitate conversations around access and inclusion at A-Space through a series of conversations and workshops. This image is, as I said, a collage, an illustration. It puts together photographic images and drawings of our different venues. So at the top you can see God's House Tower, and the image is mirrored, and there's sunflowers coming out of the top and flowers, other kinds of flowers in the background. There's 2 arrows and some squiggly lines across a purple and blue sky. Underneath that you can see the Hidden Wardrobe, one of our venues on Old Northern Road. Again, it's mirrored. The whole image is mirrored down the middle. And the windows of the Hidden Wardrobe have sunflowers in them, and there's some kind of neon flowers drawn over the top in a kind of line drawing. And there's a big squiggly line through that, and underneath is an image of our other venues on Old Northern Road, the Alfred Arcade and the Alfred Arms. And again, there's kind of floral designs over the top, 2 big sunflowers, and the image is mirrored as before. And underneath that is an image of the Arches, our artist studios. And the front of the Arches have been decorated with these murals with numbers on them to indicate the different numbers of the arches. So in this image you can see Arch 8 and Arch 7. And again, it's mirrored. There are kind of plants growing up it, and there's a kind of wiggly line in the bottom left corner. And then on the back 4 pages, those images are separated, so you can see each of them individually. So God's House Tower is the first one. It's an image of the building taken from outside with plants growing out over the top. You can see sunflowers and some ivy crawling down the building. The backdrop is, again, a kind of sky, a really beautiful orange, purple and blue, hazy sort of sky. And there's a big smiley face over it and a squiggly line. And then on the page next to it is an illustration of the arches, so the same image as before of Arch 8 and 7. And there's a sunflower growing out the top. The sky that was behind God's House Tower is also behind the arches, and there's a squiggly line coming out of the top as well. And then on the other page, the Alfred Arcade and the Alfred Arms are pictured with, again, a sort of this white squiggly line that kind of dips in and out of the buildings. 2 neon line drawn sort of flowers that are coming out of the chimneys, and a big sunflower on the corner of the Alfred Arcade. And then on the right is an image of the Hidden Wardrobe. And again, it's decorated with sunflowers, which kind of come all the way across the building on the window fronts and on the front of the door in the middle of the building. I should say that all of the Old Northern Road buildings are Victorian shop fronts, so they're kind of quite oldie worldy. And there is, again, a backdrop in both of these images of a sort of purple, orange, sort of sunset sky, and a white wiggly line behind the Hidden Wardrobe, and a neon arrow pointing upwards.